Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of War on the Dimensions. Last episode, we managed to get the Codex Arcania, and now we're on the road to getting our first magical powers. This episode, we're gonna get our first spell, but we're missing a couple things for our first spell book, which is just paper. So we're gonna go out looking for sugarcane today. Yes, at the beginning of the episode, we're going to start off by looking for a very common thing in Minecraft. I'm seeming to have struggles on finding. We'll find sugarcane. We found sugarcane, so we're just going to collect this. Not enough. Well, enough, but not enough for fast production. So we're gonna continue down this river, collecting as much sugarcane, and we come across a ruined portal. Actually, there's no portal here. The fuck? What is this? Okay, this is a ruined portal. There's that. I don't see no chest. You know what? Not my problem. Alright, let's head back after we kill that. That is definitely something I'm gonna need to use during a boss fight. And our chainsaw powers run out. Nice. Alright, so I'm not gonna bore y'all with the 1,000 block walk, so I'll be back after. And we are back. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Wait a minute. Okay, so we have 18 sugarcane, so we're gonna go plant like 9 of this and turn the other 9 into paper. But before we go do that, we're gonna pick up our little Pochita because I'm gonna trust him up here by himself. I'm gonna go plant this a little bit down by the shore. Actually, no, right here. This good spot. Nope. I need to make a shovel. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing a shovel. I'm just gonna grab my stone shovel. Alright, so let's walk back to the house. Also, there's a Denji here, who's going after those fiends. Now, I would fight him Chainsaw Man to Chainsaw Man, but I'm just gonna sit back and shoot him in a bit. So I can get a Pogita heart on display. But that probably would be better if I kill a Pogita. Which I'm not gonna because we already have a Pogita. Alright, we're gonna set it down there. I'm gonna get rid of stir. I'm gonna set my mana weaving staff in there. And I gotta do this, but let's grab our shovel. I don't have a stone. I have a stone shovel. I just didn't see it at first. Alright. So we're gonna plant these. No.
You love listening to your.
Alright, be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Hello. I am back. And, yeah, we're gonna work on our first spell book. Let's make our first spell book, because we need a spell book to have something to put the spells in instead of them being, like, for a one-time use. So we put the paper in, we got paper. So now we combine that like so. We combine the stuff that we gather like so. To paper, and we got our first spell book. We ain't got no spells to use because I haven't made our first spell. So we're gonna put our first spell book away. We're gonna put paper in that away because we won't need paper where we're going. And we'll be right back for a split second. And we are back. Alright, so now since we have our first spell book, we need to make the scribing table. Which is easy enough. We need to see if we have any card. We do not, so we're gonna need to go get some more wool. So let's grab our Pogita, and let's go look for some sheep. Obviously, I'm not gonna transform with anything in my hands, and I'm just gonna transform and go on a massacre. After we kill this guy. Alright, let's go find ourselves a sheep because it's gonna be easier with the jump that I get. Because, boy, I get them hops when I'm in chainsaw form. I do believe I did find sheep more towards that way. More that way. So we're looking for specifically sheep. If we end up killing any other animal, it's just gonna be food. Alright, here's our first sheep. Alright, now we already have all the white wool that I need because I'm not going for any more. But we're gonna kill a few more sheep. So I need a wool up the galore. And we might as well kill these cows. Now, at one point, you know what? I'm going to kill this last cow, and that's going to be the last cow I kill. Because eventually, I think I'm going to get a farm up and going. We leveled up again. We're level 20. We're level 19. One more level, and we'll get our next ability. Alright, let's head back towards home. Should be easy enough-ish. We just need to scale a mountain. Alright, we're finally back. So we're gonna walk in here. We're gonna drop the Pogita. I think if I do that, that's how I do it. I was trying to remember for the longest time how to manually deactivate the chainsaw powers. And right then and there, you saw I gotta remove the helmet. And then I need to transform again when the cooldown's done. So, we need wooden slabs. So we got 2 slabs. How many planks we need? We need 4 slabs, 2 planks, a book, which I think I should have I have a whole book already. And now we make that carpet. Toss in here. take the one carpet we need and we're gonna put together our scribing table. Like so. Like so. Alright. Move the carpet up by one. Now we have the inscription table. So alright, let's go set this over by the Oculus, which is gonna be over here. Seriously. Alright. So, inscription table gonna... You gotta be kidding. Alright, I'm gonna set the inscription table here. So, now we can actually create spells now. Will be a good spell right now. Now, these are what it gets cast as, so a touch or self. Let's do a light spell with touch. So now we need some specific things. We need to gather some more materials before we can even use this to make our touch light spell, which is going to be sort of... It's going to get rid of the use of torches. So I won't need torches anymore. I just need to cast a little bit of mana. We need torches for this, but we need to collect stuff to scribe a spell. So let's read more about scribe spells. I'm gonna move this up here. First, let's get back into the house because I don't trust outside. Then again, no one could blame me for not trusting outside in the mod pack that we're in. Alright, let's sit down. You. Gonna grab my mutton, gonna put the steak away, gonna put this weather away, and we're gonna read more about scribing spells. A table with a proper place to store everything. Paper that is designed to accept magical scripts. And the proper ink. I'll need some. Once I've got all that, I can start. Alright, so... I don't remember which one we need. It's either Arcane Compound or Arcane Ash. This is going to be a little bit difficult, because I have to purify that does. So... Well, now it's night. Where's Pochita? Okay. Game glitched. Now Pochita is invisible. So I'm gonna be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm back. I found where Pochita decided to go. Somehow he got on the roof. Alright. So we're gonna pick up Pochita and we're gonna go sleep with him in our inventory. Alright. So now we're gonna sit him back down. And now we need to prepare the stuff to make spells. So we need this. We need about just any of these specific plants. Have 3 of those, so I'm going to use those. Some ink text, glass bottle, and purified Ventium dust. which is made through this process here, which is basically the same. Alright, so we gotta make arcane comp. We gotta make arcane ash, which is made from a compound. We need ash to make that, and I think compound is the one that we put in the thing. That is just made by leather ran through water. So let's grab every bit of leather we have. So we have 9 leather, so that's 9 of that paper. Good thing we don't need much of this stuff. Okay. Bone ash. Bone rune furnace. So we gotta make a runic furnace first before we do anything. So where's the rune? Whoops, 1 second. Okay, so where's the rune forge? We need this. So I mean, we also need to make glyphs, which is just dye crafted with stone, right? Let's get the red one for the one that we're gonna do it for, if that's available. So it's gonna show it. Alright, so a red glyph is just a dye with the blink glyph, which a blink glyph in itself is just 4 stone. And we get 2 glyphs. So we're going to do 2 crafts of that, and I have 0 cobblestone. And we can just walk out here and grab some of that cobblestone. Where? So we don't end up with a Pogito on the roof. Alright, now we grab the stone that we need.
Hey y'all, my name is Tia.
And which is about 5. So I'll be back after I get the stone. And we're back. So we got the stone for the glyphs. So now let's... When I'm back, can we blast furnace the cobblestone? No, we can only run it through a furnace. So let's run this 10 stone through the furnace. And while that's cooking, we're gonna prepare... We need to prepare another thing for the spell crafting process. The spell creation process, which is a ritual of Arcania. To that, well... I mean, the spell recipe, we also need to draw that out. One moment, ladies and gentlemen. I just gotta do something quickly on the screen. Let's get the music back. Alright. Okay, give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right back. Alright, so this playlist is seeming to be a hit or miss. I guess it missed, huh? Anyway, so we're gonna work on the other ingredient, which is... if I can find it. Okay, there it is. Wizard chalk. We need to make wizard chalk, which is made by Bone Ash, which is made from that. So we really can't do anything until we're done with all this. Also, we need another 6 of stone. So we got 10 for the runes, so we can make that while that is smelting. Alright, so we got 4 runes. 0 dye. So now we gotta go find the dye. So I'm gonna combine this with 3 rune, 3 of these blank glyphs to get a red glyph. To get 3 red glyphs. So now we're gonna put away this extra blank one. We're gonna wait for that to finish. Alright, so now we combine the 6 stone and the 3 red glyphs to make a rune forge. So that we can make... Now we can go further. So then now we're gonna go sit this all the way behind us. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So we can go over up here. And we're gonna set the rune forge about here. Alright, so now we got the rune forge. So we need wizard chalk to make this spell actually happen. So we're gonna need to take some bones. We're gonna need to take a bone and run it through there for about a second. So now we need to collect all the bones that we have. So. Okay, I'm gonna get that off the side of my screen because that's bothering me. Okay, we're not gonna worry about the ritual of Cania. We're worrying about scribing the spells. Alright, so we need to make that. So I'm gonna have that pinned. Actually, I'm not gonna have any of these recipes pinned off to the side of my screen. I'm gonna put them in JEI. So, we need that. We need arcane compound ash. Oh, excuse me. I am trying to do something. Stupid tomato. Anyway, so we got all that. Well, I don't need that because I know how to make it. So let's work on this wizard chalk. So we're gonna go use Rune Forge for the first time. Not my first time using it, because I've messed around with this mod before. So we're gonna run that through there. Get Bone Ash. So now we got the Bone Ash that we need. And I'm gonna eat some cooked pork chop. Alright, so we got Bone Ash, so now we need flint and paper, and then one of those dusts. And then we have the wizard chalk. So I have a piece of flint, surprising. We grab one of these, this piece of paper, and now we have all the components. So let's put these in the spots that are assigned, and now we have wizard chalk. So that's that done. Wait, I also need a little bit of arcania. Okay, so we need to make arcane ash happen. But I think arcane compound is what we need to use. So we're gonna make some arcane compound. So let's grab a little bit of these. Let's grab some of these. Some of this dust. And we already have Bone Ash, so let's combine it. We're gonna use the last debris that we have. So now we have 12 compound. We only need 1 purified. Yeah, we only need one arcane ash, so let's go run it in the morning. Alright, welcome to the morning. I'm going to set down Pogita to give him a refresh. And now we're going to go over to our rune forge, which is behind us. Ooh. Some sweet berries already. Nice. Now I have other food. So now we're going to walk up here to our arcane setup. We're going to take one arcade compound, put it through there. We're going to need to turn into arcane ash before we can do anything with it. Now we take one arcane ash, one ventium, and one of these blossoms, and then we have purified ventium dust. So now we need to head back to the house with all of our equipment, the rest of our stuff. We're gonna sit down Pochita while we're working, and obviously take off our shield. I need bottles. Here's bottles. And now we need our ink sacs, which I have 3 of. And only 2 bottles. So we're gonna have two bottles. 2 bottles is more than enough for quite a few spells. Y'all will see after we cast our first spell. We'll make our first spell. So now add these 3. Wait, no, it needs to be purified. So now we have 2 of these bottles, and 1 purified left. That's for later crafting uses, so we're gonna keep this extra 1 here, and we're gonna take this one with us. And this, and now we're gonna look for where I put my 9 leather. And now let's run it through this water. And as you can see, it turned into this paper, which is what we need. So now let's grab Pogita, or chainsaw, and head behind the house. So let's put that in there. Let's put that in there. Arcane Ash. So that's what we need to write with. So we're gonna go grab some of our arcane. Well, whatever arcane ash that was left over. We're gonna grab 3. We're gonna turn the rest of our arcane compound into ash. Because the more complicated of a spell, the more arcane ash you're going to need. So we're just going to dump that in there. And now all I gotta do is click that and let that go. And it plays an animation while it's working. While that's doing that, we're going to periodically check over there. And back up to this. So now we have our spell recipe, which is Touch Light. We're gonna finish this arcane ash.
Don't miss University of Michigan Dearborn's fall.
1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. So I need to do something quickly off screen. That is still cooking. So while that's cooking, we can prepare the Retrovolcania in the final step of making a spell. So we're gonna grab this, we're gonna do that, and now we need a 9x9 area. I don't think this is 9x9. We can make a 9x9, but there's a flat area right over there. So now we gotta grab our wizard chalk. And we're just gonna place the first one there. Now we're gonna figure out which way we are gonna go this way. Alright. Lovely. Lovely. So now we know when we're going. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna repin that because that clears pin items. And now we're gonna pick back up our paper, our spell. And now we're gonna make it into a full-blown spell. And to do that, we need to draw out this spell. It's been a bit since I really did the spell. It's gonna take me a second to get it perfect. Good thing we're afforded so many charges with this. So I think I need to make the corners first. One moment, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get the music back. Alright, so let's work on this. So that's the problem. We need to make the middle like we're supposed to. So let me clear all this up. So now we make the middle. And now we do the lines. Okay, so this one goes like that. This one goes what? This corner goes like so. This corner goes like so. And this corner goes like so. Okay, now we gotta read it. We gotta figure out rituals. So let's go to rituals, initial setting. Okay, we need more purified. Let's go grab the purified that we have. So we're gonna make our first spell this video. Let's go. So now we need our purified Vintium. Just I'm gonna quickly organize these inventory. All right. Now we're gonna walk over to our newly set down runes, and we're gonna pour this on it. Voila. So let's grab our spell, place it there. So now we got an item list that we have to get. So let's grab this, not there, and we're gonna read it. So we need a feather. So we're gonna definitely, this is gonna be one of my longer episodes because we want to be done with getting rid of all this stuff. Okay, so we got the feather that we needed. I already have 2 torches on us, more than one. So now we need a full block of clay, which is easy enough to form. I just need to find that, so combine them like so, and now we have our clay block. Three Vintium dust. 3 Vintium dust. 1 infused silk. So that's another item from this mod. We need to make a mana weaving altar now. So let's look for that. There it is. So we don't need much for this, so let's take a look at that recipe again. That's the only thing that we have to craft. Meanwhile, the other 2 things we should have on hand. There's another white wool. Do I have any more string? No, so we need to go get string. But to make that, we need one piece of glass. So take a piece of sand, and we're gonna run that through, and we're gonna grab iron nugget. 4 iron nuggets. So we're gonna run that sand through there. Okay, this is easy. What do I need? Alright, we need to get concrete powder. And stone and a water bucket. So we're gonna end up getting our first spell next episode. Possibly. I don't know. Let's see how long it takes us to actually collect the stuff to make the altar. So now we gotta make concrete powder. And the easiest one to make is red. So how common red dye truly is. So we have that. We gotta grab a bucket. Sleep. So we need to make the mana ring of the altar so we can make infused silk. To then in turn make our spell. And we need another one of those. So another piece of sand. These iron nuggets, and we're going to take these leggings and smelt them into a nugget, because we get nuggets back when we smelt armor and tools. Exactly as much as I need. So now run that through. Almost forgot that wasn't a Tinker's thing. So I want to try and get to tier 5 and then get some of these guys out made. So now we got one for the infused silk, one for that. So now we really need a string. Good thing I know a hole I can go to, and all my stuff decided to turn off. So let's walk over here. Actually, let's place down the stuff that we already have. So, one there, one there, one there. This right there. Clay right there. Okay. Alright, that's just about everything. We just need the infused silk, and then we have our first spell, which we are gonna do this episode. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, on that. So now we need to go on the hunt for string, which I know a perfectly good hole I can go in. Steak. So let's go look for some spideys down this hole. Empty hole. So we're gonna go in our true diggy hole. Or we can wait until night for them to spawn, but we're almost out of time. We're almost out of time, so I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna go underground. We're gonna go look for spiders in this cave system. Nope. So probably down the way that I was gonna go. Wait, no, I can go look for cobweb trees. What am I talking about? There are such things as cobweb trees with Pam's Harvest Craft. Thank you, Pam. So we're gonna go look for cobweb trees. Let's do that. We're gonna need to transform, and I'm gonna get this page out of my face. So, if I remember right, I started seeing, I seen it somewhere in the forest, towards that way. So we're gonna head towards the Spellmongers and look for a cobweb tree with ready cobwebs, because then we can get some silk. Well, not silk, string. So then we can complete the infused silk. But we still gotta make the mana weaving altar. So that means I gotta collect a bucket of water. Because we need a bucket of water. And I'm gonna need to get some of this. Alright, and we have plenty of sand back at the base. Now, mana weaving is a little bit annoying, but it's a good way to do stuff. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Single line.
And we are back. Welcome. Alright, so we're gonna end I'm gonna end up getting that silk. So the episode's gonna be a little bit longer today, because I have to spend my time looking for a specific tree. And I'm odd. A lot of trees that use the same tree. So we have to go looking for our silk tree. Hopefully by the time we get either find it, or when I'm heading back, it's night, so we can get more string. And we found a cobweb tree. So let's see if there's a cobweb ready. Yes, I transformed while I was walking. Alright. One second, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. So, wait, Pogita counts as an axe. No, he does not. Well, he's a chainsaw and he works like an axe on trees, so. Okay, we got string. How much string do I need? I need one, yeah, so, I'm gonna grab all this. So we're just gonna mutilate this tree real quick and steal all its string. We're gonna steal all of its tree, and then we're gonna head back. You know what? Nah, we're just gonna steal the one that we have, and we're gonna head back. So I'm gonna transform again, and we're gonna jump all the way back. Also, this is how I'm mainly traveling. Eventually, I'm gonna make one of the mechs, like the driving one. Actually, no, it's gonna be one of the ones, like, so I can get around easier. First, I gotta figure out how to work them. Alright, so we're gonna just jump back. This is gonna probably be the longest episode, because one of the longest episodes, probably because that how far it took me. I'm going to collect 3 string over a course of a trip or a night excursion, and I'm going to plant myself a tree that grows string. Where, you may ask? An underground farm, which is going to be another time. Or farm in another dimension, I don't know yet. Actually, no, I should be farming in another dimension. There's resources from there. That's a joke. I have a bee in here now. We're gonna sleep in chainsaw mode. Alright. So now all we need to make this is to make this. So now we need to grab 4 sand. And we're gonna grab a red dye. Alright, so let's combine. Let's go make this red concrete powder. Is this seriously powder, though? It is powder. Why do I need powder to craft this? You know what? Not questioning it any longer. So, don't need that. And I finally transformed back. So now we're gonna equip our helmet again. Alright, so now we need normal stone, so I'm going to take 2 stone. And we're going to toss it in the smelt, in the furnace. And we're going to break this Ventium ore that I had. Oh yeah, I need to smelt it. So, blast furnace it goes. So now we're gonna take this and combine it like so, I think. Okay. Like that? No, that's where that's supposed to go. So, like so. Now we got our man and weaving altar. So let's take this over to our equipment so we can quickly make a infused silk. So let's put that in between them. Actually, no. This needs to be in its own spot. So I'm going to put it in this corner. So that's inside the house because I didn't decide to put in my inventory. We need to walk through it. Get out of here, baby. Alright. Vegeta, you can sit down. For a moment. We're just in here for one thing. Alright, let's go make this thing. So, we need to make, from the recipe, we need to make a square. So we have, and it decided to draw a circle. So, yeah, this is the trial and error part of this. Sometimes it makes shapes that you didn't even draw. Because you're drawing it with your mouse. And if you're not amazing drawer like me, or has shaky hands like me, making something like a square with a mouse is a little bit hard. A straight square is a little bit hard. Alright. So I can close that. So, go need to put this in correctly. We already have a little about that and all that. Oh, wool string, mystical focus. Combine those together. This and infused silk. So we're gonna take our infused silk way over here. Plant it right there. We're gonna grab our spell recipe. Plant it right there. We're gonna grab this. And cause the spell. Well, cause the ritual to activate. Which now we gotta draw shapes. So let's get our first spell. Wrong one. So now I gotta move and continue drawing. And now we got our first spell. Let's give it a look. Now let's grab our spell book. I think it was insert. And there we go. We used a little bit of our mana to make a light. So now we don't need to carry torches on us. We are a book of light. Now let's go do the outro. I'm done recording. I'm done. Alright, let's sit down the Vegeta. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This episode we got our first spell, Touch Light, which allows us to, wherever we right click, as long as it's touching a block, we'll place down a little orb of light, like so. Or if I do it on a being, overpowering, it gives them glow. But like so, I create a ball of light. And then I can break. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.